On this episode.
Weird cat. Oh man.
I've made you an amazing Mara mule to celebrate an amazing day.
My name is Jeff Mays, born in Zimbabwe, 5th generation African. I now live in Kenya and somehow ended up with a camp in the Masai Mara. Join me to discover this amazing wilderness as I live my life full of adventure on camera just for your enjoyment. Some people like to ask, why is it called Amazing Africa? Not only is it amazing, but I am amazed in Africa. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Guests come to Africa with preset expectations, and it's up to us, A, to manage those expectations, and B, without the guest knowing, to exceed those expectations. And the Mara allows us that. So, other parts of Kenya, we can get out of the car and we can look at the signs on the ground and listen to the sounds and get away from the hustle and bustle. You come to the Mara and it's all about enhancing that experience. What do you think?
Yeah, it's really cool.
The brand name is Amazing Africa for a reason, and it's up to myself, my team, my guides, every third party that we affiliate with to help ensure that when the guests leave they go, you're right, it is Amazing Africa. Evans called it again. It was fantastic. We came down, I think we got probably 3 really amazing sightings out of her. By positioning our car well in advance, she was really relaxed and she was very confident just to walk straight past us. So, such a cool cat, man. Such a cool cat. She's eaten, but she's hungry. She probably had something small like a rabbit or something, but she's definitely still hunting. Definitely hunting, yeah? Super. So she's gone into some pretty thick bush here. Like I've mentioned before, these leopards and the lions and even the cheetahs here in the Mara, they're 4th, 5th, 6th generation seeing cars like this. So we might feel like we're harassing her, and I often feel that way, but if the cat wants to, it can disappear. Yeah, Luluka disappeared for 3 days this week.
Yes, 3 days.
Okay, so as you can see, there's really thick bush here. If she doesn't like the cars, she'll just stay in that thick bush, okay, until we all go away. I mean, she hunts all night. There's never a car out here at night. So the fact that she's voluntarily coming out towards the cars and walking through the cars shows that we're part of her environment. She's comfortable with that, and as long as the cars behave in a semi-orderly fashion, it's not really affecting her behavior. Bear in mind that a Mara leopard is very different to a Kruger leopard or a Marnapools leopard or a Tsavo leopard. Those leopards are wild. That's kind of the raw, the original. This is the adapted version. These leopards have evolved to handle this. So right now, I think because there's no photo opportunity there, even though we're not harassing her, it doesn't make sense for us just to be part of a mad crowd, just for a brief glimpse of a leopard tail or something. Let's leave her for now. Let's go back towards that family herd of elephants, hang out with them for a while. Evans has a lot of friends here. He's a very popular guy. So he'll be listening to them. If she goes up the tree, if she sleeps, if she comes back out into the open, the guys will tell him. We can always make a decision and come back later. Okay guys, we need to be a little bit quiet. Okay, it's a female herd of elephants. So she knows we're here already, okay? But we've parked the car in such a way that we're not going to present a threat to her. There's 2 ways of parking. You can park aggressively, head on, we can park like we've done, side onto her, and then she feels a lot more relaxed. So that's what we've done now. She's actually eating some minerals right now. You can see there's 3 of them there. Both of them are her offspring. So she's the oldest one, and then the middle-sized one is her teenager, and then the youngster is her youngest, probably at least 4 years old already, 3.5, 4 years old. Yeah, but both of those youngsters are still dependent on the mum right now, not so much for milk, but just for nurturing, just to look after her. And the youngster is learning from her, so it sees her eating soil, so therefore it will also eat soil. So it's actually a really cool little engagement going on here between mum and child.
So whatever the mother does, the child kind of...
Yeah, there's a lot of mimicry behavior.
Okay.
Look at the baby, it's actually sucking its own trunk. It's very, very sweet, man. They are so adorable.
You said the baby's about 4 years old?
Yeah. And that rumbling noise you hear, that... That's just like a calming reassurance noise from the mum. I guess almost a little bit like a cat purring. So yeah, at the moment she's incredibly relaxed around us. Yeah, she's happy, she's even got a side onto us, she's ignoring the other youngster, letting it do its own thing. She's more interested in eating minerals. When she's done that, she will either move off to the rest of the herd, which are up there grazing, or she'll probably have a quick drink. You know, after you've taken your supplements, you need to... Yeah, exactly, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, we're getting photobombed. No, come on. So you remember yesterday I was explaining about how the cats can't sweat, they have to pant. With elephants, they can't sweat either, and it would look really weird if an elephant was panting. Yeah. So what an elephant does to keep cool, if you're watching, they quite often are flapping their ears. Okay. When the ear flaps open, if you have a look on the back, it has a network of veins on the back of the ear. Okay. So as it's flapping, the cool air that's passing over those blood vessels is cooling the blood down. So the hotter it is, the more they beat their ears. And then that just helps them cool right down. And honestly, on a hot day, that can cool their entire body's core temperature by 2 or 3 degrees Celsius. So you'll often see them going to a mud hole, and they'll spray mud over the ear. And then as they're flapping, that beautiful moisture, that cools them down. We discovered during our first few months of running the camp here in Namara, there were no safari camps actively encouraging guests to not just book with us, but to allow us to book options with them. And based on that, we then ended up forming our own tour operating company. So now all of a sudden, we're able to piece together like-minded owner-run camps all over Kenya. You know, guests will fly into Nairobi, we will handle everything from the moment they land to picking them up, meet and greet, taking them to a nice boutique hotel or B&B depending on the client's requirements. And from there we can road transfer or fly them to northern Kenya to go and see, you know, the northern 5. By doing that, we manage the guests' expectations. Because the worst thing we want is a guest arriving in our camp and it's not what the agent explained to them. Sometimes they love it, but because they had a totally different conception in their mind, it still kind of dilutes the experience. You see the black marks below its eyes? So those are its sunglasses, effectively. So cheetah's primary sense is its eyesight. So it hunts using its eyes, whereas leopards and lions both hunt with smell and stealth. These guys need to have excellent vision. They hunt during the day, whereas both lions and leopards primarily hunt at dawn, dusk, or at night. These guys only hunt during the day. So that's why they need sunglasses, because it gets so bright in the middle of the day. Oh gosh, so nice.
Weird cat. It's like it's found catnip.
It's been a really amazing experience booking with Amazing Africa. I've seen a lot, great wildlife. So I saw a cattrick. A cattrick is cheetah, lion, leopard, quite a few elephants we saw this morning, and some baby cubs. But I've really enjoyed my stay, and I've had a very good experience.
Okay, so this evening we're going to make an amazing Mara Camp special for sundowners as the sun is setting over the great Savannah Plains. It's called an amazing Mara mule. We start off with a liberal amount of ice. Okay, then we chuck in a couple of sprigs of freshly grown mint straight from our camp. 2 lemons, we're going to squeeze one of them. I promise I have washed my hands. Okay. Vodka, a liberal amount, because you only live once. And then a Kenyan staple, Stony Tangawizi, otherwise known as ginger beer. You pour it in, you take one of our mixing spoons, you smush the whole lot together. It's ready to drink. Jonte, I have made you a drink.
Thank you.
I've made you an amazing Mara mule
Thank you very much.
to celebrate an amazing day.
Yes, and my first leopard.
Your first leopard. Cheers. So here in Kenya we say maisha marefu. What does it mean?
Long life.
Means long life.
Marefu.
Here we go. Perfect. Well done. Maisha marefu. Cheers, everyone. Cheers.
Next time on Amazing Africa.
Stop it. Hey. Thank you.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.